Have you ever wondered why the most terrifying stories begin with a simple knock? It is a steady rhythmic sound, 60 beats per minute, like a clock, marking the end of your time. Outside stand children. They ask to enter. They claim they are cold, but their eyes, they are a void where light dies. Today, we reveal the legend of the black-eyed children. This is not just a ghost story. It is a shared nightmare reported across the globe. From the empty roads of Texas to the foggy streets of London, one detail remains constant. These entities always wait. They never enter without permission. Why is your doorstep a sacred barrier until you say the words, "Come in, let us gaze into the abyss of their empty sight"? Many believe it is just a prank, but for those who face them, reality was broken. Their skin is too pale. Their movements are like machines. Their voice sounds like a looping recording. They are not kids. They are something else, wearing a mask of innocence. Their goal is simple: your permission to let the darkness into your life. In ancient myths, the threshold is a sacred border. Beings like the black-eyed children follow an old law, the rule of free will. They cannot enter your space without your consent. It is a dark game. They use your pity to make you break your own protection. It is a mental attack disguised as a plea for help. Witnesses call it the loop of consent. The child may repeat the same phrase over and over. "We need to call home. It is cold. Let us in." But if you listen closely, their voices have no emotion. It is a machine-like replay of human speech. One crack in your will, and you are lost. Once you say yes, the mask falls away. This detail links them to the vampires of old legends. The need for an invitation is a fundamental law of their existence. Without your yes, they are only shadows at the door. But if you give in to fear, you hand them the keys to your reality. And the price of that invitation is higher than you can imagine. Brian Bethel's 1996 story was the first documented case of these entities. Late at night in Texas, he was in his car when two children approached. They did not ask for money. They just wanted to get inside. But Brian felt a primal, deep fear. When he looked at them, he saw its solid, cold black eyes, with no pupils or whites. It was the face of the abyss itself. Bethel described it as blackness that consumes light. As he started the car, one child flew into a rage. His voice changed, becoming deep and vibrating. He yelled, "You cannot leave until you let us in." Brian sped away, but the sense of being followed stayed with him for years. This story became the foundation of the modern legend. Bethel's case opened a dark door. Many similar meetings had happened before, but people were too afraid to speak. They feared for their sanity. Every story had one thing in common: a loss of control and a feeling of ancient evil under a teenage mask. Bethel was the first to describe those black eyes as a portal to pure horror. Meeting these beings leaves more than mental scars. Many witnesses reported sudden sickness, dizziness, and even nosebleeds. There are stories of pets dying days after these children approach the house. This suggests a powerful energy or sound waves they emit. Their very presence acts like a toxic wave to the living. Researchers call it the frequency of fear. These beings emit waves around 19 Hertz. This is the resonant frequency of the human eye. It causes panic and visual tricks. Those who met them feel their space was stained. The house feels cursed, and fear lingers in the walls for weeks, like an invisible virus that cannot be washed away. But the worst part is how they alter your sense of time. Witnesses say a short talk at the door felt like hours, though only minutes passed. This shows their ability to control the human mind, putting it into a deep trance. You do not just speak with them, you slowly dissolve in their presence, losing all logic. The most terrifying trait of these beings is their eyes. It is not just a black iris. It is total, flat blackness with no light, no moisture, no veins. Occultists believe these are not eyes, but portals. Through them, an entity from another world looks at us. Looking into them feels like a physical weight pressing on your soul. One theory says they use their gaze for an energy grab. When you lock eyes, your mind's shield breaks. This explains why search victims feel frozen and cannot close the door. Their look is a hook. It catches your will and pulls it into a void where time and space die. Looking into these eyes is like falling into an endless well. Your mind is pulled inside and you lose yourself. This is how they break a victim's will. A look that freezes the brain faster than any drug. Remember the old rule. Never look directly into their eyes. Your ability to look away is your only hope. And now, it is time for your survival check. Imagine, late at night, you are alone. A rhythmic knock at the door. 60 beats per minute. You look outside and see a child, shaking from the cold, asking to come in. He says, "We are cold. Please, give us the key." His clothes are 40 years out of style. What do? You have 3 seconds to decide. Option 1. You open the door out of pity. Option 2. You call the police without opening. Option 3. You ignore them and stay silent. Vote in the poll now or write your answer in the comments. There is only one correct answer. Those who let them in never spoke again. Your choice defines your fate. If you chose the first or second option, you already lost. The only right choice is to ignore them fully. Do not speak. Do not look. Any answer, even a no, is a form of contact they use to control you. Silence is your only shield. Once you acknowledge them, you take a step into the abyss. Your silence is your armor in a world where words are spells. The world is full of things we cannot explain. The black-eyed children are just one page of our Apocryphal Bestiary. Be careful with whom you open your door to. Remember, evil always asks for permission. If this video gave you a chill, then you are still alive. Like, subscribe, and share your story in the comments below. We read them all. Next time, we explore the entity that hides in your mirrors, waiting for its moment. Do not miss our chronicles. Know your enemy, and remember, never say yes to a strange voice in the dark. Stay in the light while you can. I am the keeper of Apocrypha. Darkness is coming, but we are its chronicles. We see the hidden truth. Watch our playlist of other beings to prepare for the threshold. Share this with those who trust to Izali. Your support keeps us searching for truth in history's darkest corners. Until next time, stay safe while you can. End of transmission. The chronicles continue as long as the last candle burns.